So today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Beautyblender Pro on the go set. So I got this set off of dermstore.com for $30, even though it normally retails for $40. And I think that's a pretty good deal considering one sponge normally costs $20. And I'm really excited about this set because I've never actually had a beauty blender before and I want to see if it's worth the hype. So this set comes with one original beauty blender, one Beautyblender Pro, one mini beauty blender, one Pro Blotterazzi, and one solid beauty blender cleanser. Let's open this up. Oh, it feels a lot softer than I thought it would. So appearance-wise, I think the original and the Pro look the same. They have the same shape and the same point at the end, but this one does feel a little bit softer than this one, which feels a little bit denser. So this is the mini compared to the original, and they do have the same shape and feel to them, but the little one is a little bit softer and it does have a bit of a rounder tip to it. And then the Blotterazzi comes in this little paper sleeve, and I know this was an issue for some people because they were expecting the full-size Blotterazzi and the plastic compact with the mirror, and this does only come with one of them compared to the full size, which comes with two. So this is basically what it looks like. It's just a thin sponge made from the same material as the Beauty Blender, and I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this. A lot of people aren't too crazy about it in terms of like oil control and blotting throughout the day, but this isn't the reason I bought the set, so I figured if it works, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. I just wanted the other three sponges. I will be really happy if this works though, because I do have really oily skin and I typically do need to blot throughout the day, and it's been a few hours since I've done my makeup, so I'm actually going to go ahead and use this right now. So I don't actually know how effective this was in terms of picking up oil because you can't see what it picks up like you do with the blotting sheets. It didn't mess up my makeup, which is good, even though it did get a little bit on there. But for this, I feel like it's too soon to tell if it's going to be effective for me. So I just wet the original Beauty Blender because I wanted to compare it to one that's dry, and it does get a lot bigger. It really does grow to twice its size like they say. And one thing that surprised me is that it's even softer when it's wet. It's so much softer than any of the dupes I've used. So here's the wet mini compared to the dry Pro and the wet original. And this one does get a lot bigger as well, and it grows to the perfect size for concealer, highlighting, or contouring. So I'm actually going to take off my foundation and test out how well the original and the mini apply foundation and concealer. So I just took off my foundation and primed my face with a Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and I'm going to be applying my Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation with the original Beauty Blender. So I just dabbed some of that onto my sponge, and now I'm applying it all over my face. So I just finished applying my foundation, and I am really pleasantly surprised with how well the sponge applied, how well the coverage was, and how smooth it appears on my skin. Even though I have some dry patches right now, it didn't highlight those at all. Now I've just applied the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer to highlight my face because I want to test out how well the mini blends it out. So I love how well the mini was able to apply my concealer and blend it out, and I thought it did a really good job. And it is super soft though, so I think if you're applying a thicker product, you might need something denser to blend it out with, but overall I thought it did really well. So I just washed both of these, and at first I tried to use regular soap, but that actually didn't do anything. So then I opened up the Beauty Blender bar soap and I used that, and I washed this one first, and it got off most of the makeup. But the color did actually run a lot, even though it still looks the same color, and it left this stain on the bottom, so I'm a little disappointed about that. Hopefully I can get that out later. Overall, I think the sponges do live up to the hype, and they are a great investment. And if it's a little out of your budget, I think there are great dupes out there. You don't have to have this. But if you love makeup and you do want to invest in the Beauty Blender, then I say go for it, and I think it would also make a great present for someone this time of year. I definitely think this set is worth it, especially considering that one Beauty Blender typically costs $20, and you do get 5 different Beauty Blender products in this set for $40, or in my case $30, and I think this is excellent for anyone who hasn't had a Beauty Blender before and wants to try it out, or for someone who loves Beauty Blender sponges and wants to stock up on them. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for a new video every Saturday, and thanks so much for watching. Bye! Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I am so excited. So you open it up and it comes with the 6 little liquid lipstick minis.